Mr. Lecky on the beat.
I want to talk about the topic nutrition. Nutrition is the process by which food is manufactured or prepared and eaten to get energy our body needs in order to carry out activities including growth and development. When a child eats good food, you see the child, well, he has enough nutrition in his body, he grows up and he looks very healthy. When you eat good food, you look healthy. That is where nutrition comes in. Now, I want to talk about balanced diet. Balanced diet is a food or meal that contains all nutrients needed by the body in right proportion. What this is simply trying to say is that the food you eat must be complete. All the nutrients your body needs, the food must contain it. How does the food contain it? We have various types of nutrients in likes of carbohydrates and protein and on like that. Before you eat your meal, it must have the combination of the classes of food that we have. If it has the combination of the classes of food that we have, then you have a balanced diet. One who eats food with balanced diet does not fall sick easily. One who eats food with balanced diet can easily carry himself. Example, for one who eats food that contains much of fatty food, find yourself not able to leave your body. Then, if you eat food that does not contain balanced diet, that has lots of carbohydrates in it, you find yourself having obesity. Obesity is when your body is so fat to the extent that that individual will not be able to lift up himself. When someone is obese, he finds it difficult to breathe. When someone is obese, he finds it difficult to run. Even he will be having kidney problem. So if you don't have a good balanced diet, if your meal does not contain all the nutrients that your body requires, feeling sick and you end up having problems. Then another area in which one doesn't, if you don't have a balanced diet, another thing that will happen to such person is when you eat too much carbohydrates and the nutrients are not complete. You see a child having a very big tummy and a very big head with tiny body. Such child has malnutrition. Malnutrition is when you're always taking a particular kind of food that has just one nutrient. The food is the content of the food does not have anything that will add to the child's growth and development. That is malnutrition. So whenever you want to eat, ensure that the food you want to eat contains all the classes of food. Sylvia here will be coming to talk about the classes of food, and she's also be talking about an adequate meal for a home.
The classes of food. We have 7 classes of food, which are carbohydrates, protein, vitamins, minerals, water, fat and oil, with fiber. I will give examples of food that contains carbohydrates. Carbohydrates, foods that contains carbohydrates are like rice, bread. Proteinous food, examples of proteinous food are like beans, wheat. Examples of vitamins, food that contain vitamins are like citrus fruit, oranges, lime. Then talking about minerals, we find minerals in foods like liver, liver, milk, lean meat. Yes, you find minerals there. Then another example is fat and oil. You find examples of fat and oil are like butter, margarine, the margarine we use in cooking food. Another examples of fiber are banana, yes, plantain, yes. The last but not the least is water. We need water in making up our food. We take also water in our beverages. When we take beverages, we also have in water there. So all these nutrients are needed for a healthy living. I'll also be talking about adequate meal for a family, for a home. I'll be talking about adequate meal for a home. Yes, adequate meal for a home. I will give an example of adequate meal for a home. A plate of pounded yam, egusi, meat, vegetables, and a fruit juice. Good. The pounded yam there contains carbohydrates. The egusi also contains fat. It contains vitamins. It contains a little of protein. Then the vegetables contains minerals. The meat also is proteinous. Then the fruit juice, by the side of it, it's the vitamins and the minerals needed for a healthy living, for a healthy being. And remember, healthy living, healthy eating leads to long living. I will want to give an assignment. I want you to go home and give me the definition of nutrition, balanced diet, and the classes of food we have. I'm not going to give you the number anymore. The classes of food we have. Thank you.